Hi everybody, welcome to the kitchen. Today we're doing a baking video. Now, I haven't done a baking video on this channel since we moved into this house, and I worked out that was 9 months ago. Baking content used to be like a staple on my channel. Granted, I'm not very good at baking, but that was part of the mischief, wasn't it? Just sort of getting up to it and seeing what happened. The reason being, one, obviously we've been renovating and we have a baby now and it's just been a bit nuts, but also this kitchen doesn't lend itself very well to setting up a tripod and just sort of cracking on and making some really cool content. That's changing soon. We're renovating the kitchen. Today's the 31st of March. We're renovating the kitchen at today's the 31st of January. We're renovating the kitchen at some point in March, hopefully. So soon enough, we're gonna have like a really lovely kitchen and we'll make some really great content. I can't tell you the baking is going to be great, but the content's going to be great. Anyway, yesterday was my niece's birthday. My brother's little girl, her name's Bobbie, and she's delicious. But she's coming here with my brother for a few days, and of course, we can't celebrate her birthday without a cake. So Sarah is making a birthday cake, and I'm here just to sort of like help out, and I guess hold the baby, who should be asleep. She's supposed to be on her long nap. She went down, what, half an hour ago?
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes naps work, sometimes they don't. So, Sarah, what's the cake?
It is, I love Half-Baked Harvest,
right,
who is an American blogger, recipe person, and they are like really easy, foolproof cakes. I made this for you. Oh, lovely.
Excuse me.
Think of the cake. I made this for you. Was it for you? I don't know. I made this before.
Margot!
Do you mind?
Outrageous!
You say, excuse me. So, it's a half-baked harvest cake. I made it before ages ago and it looks kind of like a Bruce Bogtrotter, like big chocolate cake.
Nice, okay.
But we are going to make it like dinosaur style because she loves dinosaurs.
As in dinosaur shape?
No, gosh.
Right, okay.
No, I'm not that good.
Bobbie loves dinosaurs. She calls them Darry-saurs, and like she's obsessed and it's super cute.
So your job, I've got fondant icing here and green food colouring.
Right.
And in the cupboard, I have got, under there, I'll get them in a minute.
Okay.
I've got leaf shape cutters. So we're gonna have leaves, hopefully, leaves around the outside.
Cute.
And on the top, I've got some toppers that are dinosaurs.
Cute, okay. A small disclaimer, please ignore the state of our kitchen. I've mentioned this before, I think, in previous content. Because we haven't sorted this space yet, we just stick stuff everywhere. We are really tidy. I can show you the living room from here. Look, we're so neat and tidy in this house. Like, everything has a place. The kitchen, we just sort of dump stuff because we haven't like organised it and we know that we're changing it fairly soon. So you will see on the surfaces in the background, just junk everywhere. Just forgive us, all right? Okay, what's the jobs? Who's doing what?
Right, well you're...
Just quick question, you're the boss here. Are you talking through the recipe as you go, like with numbers and weighing, or should I just add it on the description box?
Whichever's easiest.
I don't mind.
Maybe just link to the cake because hers is way better.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe link to her.
We'll link to what we're copying. So if you want to actually make the recipe better, then you can do. We're just here for the fun, basically.
So the oven's preheated.
Yeah.
I've lined these. We're going to mix. I have weighed this out already.
Yeah,
trying to do. So we're both doing this one-handed.
So I now have child and camera because it's easier for me to have no hands because I'm going to be no help anyway at this point. Sarah's the boss. Right, so we've got Greek yogurt
in there.
Yeah.
This is buttermilk.
Okay.
Which I feel like it's in a lot of her recipes. I don't know if that's an American thing.
What is buttermilk?
I don't know. You ask me this every time.
You should know by now if I ask you every time.
Some sort of dairy.
Or perhaps I should know by now because I guess the burden of educating myself is on me. What do you put in there?
Oil.
Oil.
Also, I think a more American thing, they use oil quite a lot instead of like butter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually doubling the recipe.
Right. Because you're making 2 tiers?
Yes. I think her cake is a 2-tier cake, but when I did it before, it just came out not as high as I wanted for decorating. So we're super sizing.
Okay.
And then 4 eggs.
You know what blows my mind about cake is like how gross everything looks on its own. It looks like really foul, but then it's going to be delicious when it's done.
1.5 cups of flour, so that's 3 cups.
We were supposed to be doing this together, but also Margot was supposed to be asleep. Like, well, now I'm just sort of spectating. I feel a bit like voyeuristic. I'm just watching you bake. I'm not really part of it anymore.
You know what? In Margot's defence, she's learning to sleep without her sleep aids.
Yeah.
So
it's a big moment for her.
I expected her to not do a long nap.
But we did expect more than half an hour though, didn't we?
Yes.
3 cups of flour in there, and now 3 cups of sugar.
Yes.
Bobbie is going to be hyper.
You're gonna love it. Last time they came, we got her some musical instruments as well. Noisy toys, sugar.
But you know that's all going to come back tenfold now, because if we buy noisy toys and sugary things, we're going to get that back.
I think I'm in. Now we're on 2 cups of cocoa powder. This is honestly really stretching my brain because I have to double all the numbers. And I like things like...
Wait, hang on. You got 2 cups of cocoa powder.
That wasn't...
So you're doubling 1?
Yeah, that wasn't hard, but I had 3/4 cups before, and I was like, so is that 2 and a bit?
Okay, yeah, that is true.
My question to Jim's audience, so if there's anyone that's a baker, or I think maybe an American person, because Half Baked Harvest is American, I've noticed in quite a lot of her recipes, she uses bicarbonate of soda and self-raising flour and baking powder, which is 3 raising agents. That seems like quite a lot of... You're looking at me like you don't understand, but you know science, doesn't
yeah,
that
no,
seem
I'm
like...
looking interested.
That seems like quite a lot of raising agents to make a fluffy cake. I'm not sure, look at the camera. But yeah, could someone explain to me, if you know anything about baking, why that would be? Because that blows my mind. I feel like I would only need 1 type of raising agent.
Can you have too much raising agent?
Can you? See, these are questions I need to know. Okay. I mean, the cake comes out good, but I'm still intrigued.
Let us know in the comments, please, everybody. That looks really good now. This recipe calls for coffee, and I've just made myself a coffee, and I really want it, but now it's not mine anymore, it's the cake's. So, that wasn't so bad. I only spilled a little then.
So this is a, what did we say? A cup and a half?
Cup and a half of coffee. So you'll need more.
No, I reckon I'm good.
Oh, okay.
There's a cup. And a little bit left.
No, I'll have a fresh one.
There was only a trickle, so chucked it in. Now I'm wondering if the measurement's wrong.
That looks delicious, but it looks very soupy.
Yeah.
Do you think you've doubled something up, Ron, or not doubled something up? You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're doubling, you forget to do one of them.
Let me reread.
Yeah, and that's everything. What's the butter for? Has that gone in?
No, that's for the frosting. It was a good mixture until I added the coffee. 3/4 of a cup.
Times 2 is 1.5.
That's what I did.
You just had that extra little sloppy bit at the end as well, though.
Oh no, that was literally like a dribble. That wouldn't have made that like that.
The thing is, like at this point, do you add a bit more flour in to thicken it up a little bit?
I think I've made this before and it's quite a wet mixture.
Okay. Wait, Sarah read on a little bit and it said...
The batter should be pourable but not super thin. I would say that's...
Oh yeah, that's not super thin.
That's pourable but not super thin.
I'd go with that.
Kind of like a pancake batter.
Right.
So...
Oh God, good luck.
Oh Lord. Now if I was like on Bake Off or something, I'd probably weigh these out so they were even, but we're not going to do that. Mainly because my scales have run out of battery and also I can't be bothered.
Right, I finally got my coffee and my child. Oh, it's really hot though. Oh, I think she just pooped.
Lovely.
Well, I mean, she's been giving us lots of like false alarm poops today, and that she keeps squeezing out these like gigantic farts, but they are just farts.
Let's not talk about our poor child's bowels on the internet.
Parents will get it. In the oven. For how long?
Let me check the recipe. I think this is also quite risky business because our oven is a little bit dodgy.
Yeah, our oven, again, not the kitchen we're having. We've got a gas oven and it's very temperamental. Sometimes it doesn't work at all. Sometimes it only half cooks things. Sometimes it burns things. We have to use a little igniter to ignite it. Can't wait for the new kitchen, can we?
No.
Okay, the cake is in the oven. I no longer have a child attached to me. I tried taking her upstairs for a nap, didn't have much success. Sarah took her upstairs for a nap and had much more success. And then we both look at each other and go, okay, she's down, what do we do? So since she's been down, we've both we've emptied the bins, taken the bins out, put a load of laundry in the washing machine. The cake's still cooking. Oh, she's awake. I can hear her. She's really struggling with this this is supposed to be her long daytime nap and she really struggles with it. Sarah's up there with her, but it's ridiculous. I haven't had a hot cup of coffee, and nor has Sarah, for about, Margot's 4.5 months. you take these things for granted. Suddenly you've got a kid. Oh wow, Sarah, that looks real good.
Yeah, the other one's back in there because, just rocking Margot as it is.
we've given up on nap time upstairs and we're trying her in her pushchair now, and we're just trying to rock her. One came out excellently, the other one was a shelf down, and like I said, this oven doesn't work very well and it's still very liquidy, so we've moved it up a shelf for a few more minutes. That's fun, but also gross.
Yeah, I thought I'd do this one because you wouldn't like it.
Leave it marbled, I like that. It's not my cake. So you don't have to do what I say, but that looks great. So what did you do? You just got white icing and you
I've got white fondant icing. This is leaf colour.
Right.
We've also got juniper green and forest green.
Well, that looks cool.
You want it marbled?
I mean, it's not my cake, but if I were Bobbie, I'd say yes. Ooh.
That's the timer. Okay, we need to
Alexa,
check on
stop. Cake number 2.
Actually, no, it's still a bit wobbly, look.
Yeah, okay.
That's another. Alexa, set the timer for 3 minutes.
Nobody move. The baby is asleep. I've taken her upstairs. She was drifting in the pushchair, so we seized the opportunity. I took her upstairs and just spent some time up there with her, and she's gone. But it's like, I don't know how gone she is. She'll often we know she's going to fall asleep because she looks over to her sleepy side, where she just looks to one direction, and you sneak out of the room, and sometimes she stays down, sometimes she doesn't. It's been 3 minutes so far. That's a good sign. Meanwhile, Sarah's been making leaves. They look great.
Yeah.
Have you got dinosaur ones? Or was it just
no?
like a jungle
What I have got
dinosaur theme?
So here's what I made earlier.
Okay.
That's going to go around the cake.
Yeah.
I've got these toppers. So.
Oh, guys, you'll love that. It's just like a little pink. Oh my god, that's a T-Rex with a hat on. She will oh, actually, look at that. She will lose her mind. Oh, that's so cute. She will love it. Okay, so it's about 2 more minutes since I said she was down 3 minutes ago. And I don't know if I'm not going to go in there. I just want to share with you the noises that she makes. Sometimes she'll make those noises until she sleeps. They're her happy noises. Sometimes they escalate into like a cry. So I leave it and hope that she'll send herself off. So cute.
So Jim has just put Margot down, and I am now, whilst my cakes are cooling, going to work on the frosting, which is I'm not going to double this up because I've made this before and it makes so much frosting. So I have got, if I remember rightly, a cup of butter, 2 cups of icing sugar and some cocoa powder, and then right at the end you add in some double cream. So let's see how it turns out.
Damn! I can confirm via these little offcuts, one of which I just ate, it is good cake. Is this what they call a crumb coat?
Yeah, but I'm not a very good, I'm so bad, and I probably shouldn't have stuck down happy birthday first because I've not given myself much.
Oh, you stuck that onto here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought that was going to go on the cake.
No.
No, now you've not given yourself much room to work. That's all right. I think actually it looks quite cool. A bit rustic and a bit crummy like that.
That's quite a popular thing, I think. People, they call them like naked cakes.
I mean, I say that because I don't like too much icing. So it works really well for me. But of course, if you want to add more, you're the boss. Your hands look.
Oh, covered in green food colouring.
I feel like I think I just checked out of this like, what, about an hour ago. I took her down for a nap, finally, we both tried about, what, twice each, do you think? She finally went down, and then...
I feel quite sorry for poor old Margot, because whenever we talk, I realise, both of us, whenever we talk on vlogs or on Instagram, we're like, oh, she's not napping today. And poor kid, like, some days she actually sleeps so well.
Yeah, but some days she doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we don't know her a favour, Sarah. She's here because of us. And she isn't sleeping today, so, you know, we're not telling lies. But yes, I was saying, I feel like I sort of checked out of this because I put her down for a nap, and then Sarah didn't need me for a minute, so I got my laptop out, started replying to loads of emails, and I'm just not in the headspace for baking now, but you're doing an excellent job.
You can help decorate.
Oh, that's fun, yeah. And I can eat these bits. I'm impressed. So, you're not doing another coat on that, no?
No.
I wouldn't.
It would look neater if I did, but they'll be here soon.
Sarah, I am thoroughly impressed. And I am taking half the credit after all. I've decided, even though, what did I actually do? Nothing?
Nothing.
I think I put like a thing in a bowl at one point.
You did nothing.
I've decided I'm having half the credit regardless because we're in a relationship, we're a team, that's how it works. That looks terrific. Usually at the end of a baking video, we would cut it open and try it, and we'd say whether it tastes good or bad or not, but Bobbie's not here yet, and we can't cut her cake for her, so I'm going to end this video here. It's kind of been half baking, half vlog, whatever. I've liked it, I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave us a comment, subscribe, like.
Does anyone even say that anymore?
I don't know. They do all the videos I watch. I watch a lot of like science stuff, or like film stuff, or like gaming stuff.
I asked you this now, sorry, I'm really like going off on a tangent when you're trying to edit the video, but you love watching YouTube. Like, you watch science videos and like get lots of information on it.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't watch me.
But I've never like watched YouTube. That's not something I would ever go to find information on. I wonder, do you watch it because you're on YouTube, that you use that as a...
No, I tend to watch videos that are like 10-15 minutes long because I use that as my break when I'm working.
But do you think you know it's there because you're already in the YouTube world?
Do you think I know YouTube exists?
No!
Because
like, people are more interested in what they're interested in. So, like, say you're...
No, I just think that there's no TV show that satisfies that need for me. Like, I like 10...
You've never seen Naked and Afraid on National TV.
Yeah, but that's a full half hour long. And it's not... If I want to watch a video on, say, dinosaurs, I want a 10 or 15 minute video, and it's usually like top 10 dinosaurs that did a thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. What else is there? Oh, ding the notification bell. I will be uploading more often. I know I say that all the time, but I'm trying to do one a week on average, so it might be like one every 10 days or whatever, but I am trying to. It's on my mind, so ding that notification bell. Bye.